following is a presentation of the Colonial Radio Theatre on Brilliance Audio. January 2030, Rocket Summer.
One minute it was Ohio winter. With doors closed, windows locked, the panes blind with frost, icicles fringing every roof.
Children skiing on slopes, housewives lumbering like great black bears in their furs along the icy streets.
And then a long wave of warmth crossed the small town, a flooding sea of hot air. It seemed as if someone had left a bakery door open. The heat pulsed among the cottages and bunches of children. The icicles dropped, shattering to melt. The doors flew open. The windows flew up. The children worked off their wool clothes. The housewives shed their bare disguises. The snow dissolved and showed last summer's ancient green lawns. Rocket summer.
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 Rocket summer. The words passed among the people in the open, airing houses.
Rocket summer. The warm desert air changing the frost patterns on the windows, erasing the artwork. The skis and sleds suddenly useless. The snow falling from the cold sky upon the town turned into a hot rain before it touched the ground.
Rocket summer. People leaned from their dripping porches and watched the reddening sky.
The rocket lay on the launching field, blowing out pink clouds of fire and oven heat. The rocket stood in the cold winter morning, making summer with every breath of its mighty exhaust.
The rocket made climates, and summer lay for a brief moment upon the land.
The Colonial Radio Theatre on the Air presents Ray Bradbury's The Martian Chronicles. Produced by Seth Adam Scher, executive producer Mark Vanderberg, music by Jeffrey Gage. Dramatized for audio and directed by Jerry Robbins, from the novel by Ray Bradbury.
February 2030, Illa.
We had a house of crystal pillars on the planet Mars by the edge of the empty sea, and every morning one could see me eating the golden fruits that grew from the crystal walls, or cleaning the house with handfuls of magnetic dust, which, taking all the dirt with it, blew away on the hot wind. Afternoons, when the fossil sea was warm and motionless, and the wine tree stood stiff in the yard, and the little distant Martian bone town was all enclosed, and no one drifted out their doors, you could see my husband, Mr. K, in his room, reading from a metal book, stroking the pages as the ancient voices sang. Ancient men with metal incense on the electric fire going into that. Oh!
Did you call?
No.
I thought I heard you cry out.
Did I? I was almost asleep. I had a dream.
In the daytime? You don't often do that.
How strange. How very strange. The dream.
Oh?
I dreamed about a man.
A man?
A man 6 feet 1 inch tall.
How absurd. A giant. A misshapen giant.
Somehow, he looked all right, in spite of being tall, and he had... Well, I know you think it's silly. He had blue eyes.
Blue eyes? Gods! What'll you dream of next? I suppose he had black hair.
How did you guess?
I picked the most unlikely color.
Well, black it was. And he had a very white skin. Oh, he was most unusual. He was dressed in a strange uniform. He came down out of the sky and spoke pleasantly to me.
Out of the sky? What nonsense!
Came in a metal thing that glittered in the sun. I dreamed there was a sky and something sparkled like a coin thrown into the air, and suddenly it grew large and fell down softly to land, a long silver craft, round and alien. And a door opened on the side of the silver object, and this tall man stepped out.
If you worked harder, you wouldn't have any of these silly dreams.
I rather enjoyed it. I never suspected myself of such an imagination. Black hair, blue eyes, and white skin. What a strange man, and yet quite handsome.
Wishful thinking.
You're unkind. I didn't think him up on purpose. He just came into my mind while I drowsed. It wasn't like a dream. It was so unexpected and different. He looked at me and he said, "I've come from the third planet in my ship. My name is Nathaniel York."
A stupid name. It's no name at all.
Of course it's stupid because it's a dream. And he said, "This is the first trip across space. There are only 2 of us in our ship, myself and my friend Bert."
Another stupid name.
And he said, "We're from a city on Earth, and that's the name of our planet." That's what he said. Earth was the name he spoke. And he used another language. Somehow I understood him. With my mind. Telepathy, I suppose. Ill, do you ever wonder if there are people living on the third planet?
The third planet is incapable of supporting life. Our scientists have said there's far too much oxygen in their atmosphere.
But wouldn't it be fascinating if there were people? And they traveled through space in some sort of ship.
Oh, really, Illa? You know how I hate this emotional wailing. Let's get on with our work.
Drink to me only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or leave a kiss within the cup, and I'll not ask for wine.
I never heard that song before. Did you compose it?
No. Yes. No, I don't know, really. I don't even know what the words are. They're another language.
What language?
I don't know. It's just a crazy thing I made up, I guess. I don't know why.
Let's take the Flame Birds to town tonight to see an entertainment.
You don't mean it. Are you feeling well?
What's so strange about that?
But we haven't gone for an entertainment in 6 months.
I think it's a good idea.
Suddenly you're so solicitous.
Don't talk that way. Do you or do you not want to go? Do you good. Come along now.
I'm tired. Some other night.
Here's your scarf. We haven't gone anywhere in months.
Except you, twice a week to Zai City.
Business.
Oh.
I was thinking that I would call Hool tonight. Maybe we could spend time in the Blue Mountains. Did you hear what I said?
What?
You might pay attention.
I was thinking.
I never thought you were a nature lover, but you're certainly interested in the sky tonight.
It's very beautiful.
I was figuring. I thought I'd call Hool tonight. I'd like to talk to him about us spending some time, only a week or so, in the Blue Mountains. It's just an idea.
The Blue Mountains?
It's just a suggestion.
When do you want to go?
I thought we might leave tomorrow morning. You know, an early start and all that.
But we never go this early in the year.
Just once, I thought. Do us good to get away. Some peace and quiet, you know. You haven't anything else planned? We'll go, won't we?
No.
What?
No. It's settled. I won't go. Oh.
You've been dreaming again. You spoke out and kept me awake. I really think you should see a doctor.
I'll be all right.
You talked a lot in your sleep.
Did I?
What was your dream?
The ship. It came from the sky again, landed. The tall man stepped out and talked with me, telling me little jokes, laughing, and it was pleasant. And then this man, who said his strange name was Nathaniel York, told me I was beautiful. And he kissed me.
Ha!
It's only a dream.
Keep your silly feminine dreams to yourself.
You're acting like a child. I thought of some more of the dream.
Well, what is it?
Il, you're so bad-tempered.
Tell me! You can't keep secrets from me.
I've never seen you this way. All that happened was this Nathaniel York person told me... Well, he told me that he'd take me back to his planet with him. It's really quite ridiculous.
Ridiculous, is it? You should have heard yourself fawning on him, talking to him, singing with him. Oh, gods, all night! You should have heard yourself!
Il!
When's he landing? When's he coming down with his damn ship?
Il, lower your voice.
Oh, voice be damned!
Let go of my wrist!
And in this dream, didn't the ship land over in Green Valley? Didn't it? Answer me!
Yes!
And it landed this afternoon, didn't it?
Yes, I think so, yes, but only in a dream.
It's good you're truthful.
What do you mean?
Because I heard every word you said in your sleep. You mentioned the valley and the time.
Ew.
I'm all right.
You're sick.
No. Just childish. Forgive me, darling. Too much work lately. I'm sorry. I think I'll lie down a while.
You were so excited.
I'm all right now. Fine. Let's forget it. Say, I heard a joke about Uncle Ewell yesterday. I meant to tell you. What do you say you fix breakfast? I'll tell you the joke, and let's not talk about all this.
It was only a dream.
Of course.
It's so hot. Look at how the hills shimmer in the light. Aren't you going to town?
Town.
Well, this is the day you always go. You've been reading that book all morning. I thought you'd be ready for your trip into town.
No, it's too hot. And it's late.
Oh. Well, I'll be back soon.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
Over to Pow's.
Why?
She invited me.
Today?
I haven't seen her in a long time. It's only a little way.
Over in Green Valley, is it?
Just a walk. Not far. I thought
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It slipped my mind. I invited Dr. Newell out this afternoon.
Dr. Newell?
Yes. Now close the door and come back in.
But Pow...
Pow can wait, Illa. We must entertain Newell.
Just for a few minutes?
No, Illa.
No?
No. Besides, it's a terribly long walk to Pow's. All the way over through Green Valley, then past the big canal and down, isn't it? And it will be very, very hot. And Dr. Newell will be delighted to see you. Well, Illa, you will be here, won't you?
Yes, I'll be here.
All afternoon?
All afternoon. Ill?
Yes.
The day is almost over. Where is Dr. Newell? Oh, he was never coming. Never. Ill? What was that? Ill? Ill! Why?
Questions?
You're wearing the silver mask. That expressionless mask, it's horrible.
Expressionless. I wear this to hide my feelings, as you know.
But Ill... No, and that weapon, that evil weapon.
It is a good weapon. An effective weapon.
Shooting out thousands of bees that sting with poison?
That's why it is a good weapon.
Where are you going?
If Dr. Newell is late, I'll be damned if I'll wait. I'm going out to hunt a bit. I'll be back. You be sure to stay right here now, won't you?
Yes.
And tell Dr. Newell I'll return. I'm just hunting.
How long will you be?
Not long.
But what if Dr. Newell arrives?
He will wait.
This numbness that has taken over me. My song. Coming nearer. At any moment it might happen. It's like those days when you hear a thunderstorm coming and there's the waiting silence and then the faintest pressure of the atmosphere as the climate blows over the land in shifts and shadows and vapors. That's how it is now. A storm gathers, yet in the sky are no clouds. Crazy, Illa. Stop thinking of these wild things with your idle mind. What? That was not thunder. I saw it. That gleam, it was metal. But it's gone. I can't see it. Can't go looking for it. The doctor is coming to visit, and Il will be angry if I leave. But it went behind the hills, toward Green Valley. But nothing. Oh, you're being silly. I need to sit down and rest. Me and my imagination. It was nothing but a bird, or a leaf, the wind, or a fish in the canal. That weapon. That insect weapon. What were you doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
But the gun. I heard you fire it. Twice.
Just hunting. Once in a while you like to hunt. Did Dr. Newell arrive?
No.
Wait a minute. Why, I remember now. He was supposed to visit us tomorrow afternoon. How stupid of me. What's wrong?
I've been trying to remember.
Remember what?
That song. I've forgotten it. And somehow I don't want to forget it. It's something and I can't remember. I can't remember.
Why are you crying?
I don't know. I don't know, but I can't help it. I'm sad and I don't know why. I cry and I don't know why, but I'm crying.
You'll be all right tomorrow.
Yes. I can't look at him. I can look only at the empty desert and the bright stars coming out now on the black sky. And far away there is the sound of wind rising and canal water stirring cold in the long canals. I'll be all right. Tomorrow.
August 2030, the summer night.
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes.
What words are those? What song is that? What language is that?
And when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor little dog had none.
What was that rhyme? Where did you learn it?
I just thought of it. All of a sudden. It's just words we don't understand. Ah!
There. Sleep. What's wrong? A dream?
Something terrible will happen in the morning.
Nothing can happen. All is well with us.
It's coming. Nearer and nearer and nearer.
Nothing can happen to us. What could? Sleep now. Sleep.
August 2030, The Earthmen.
I'm coming. Well?
You speak English?
I speak what I speak.
It's wonderful. English.
What do the four of you want?
You're a Martian. The word's not familiar to you, certainly. It's an Earth expression. We're from Earth. I'm Captain Williams. We've landed on Mars within the hour, and here we are, the second expedition. There was a first expedition, but we don't know what happened to it. But here we are anyway, and you're the first Martian we've met.
Martian?
What I mean to say is, you're the fourth planet from the sun, correct?
Elementary.
And we are from Earth. Right, men?
Right, sir.
This is the planet Tyr, if you want to use the proper name.
Tyr. What a fine name. But my good woman, how is it you speak perfect English?
I'm not speaking, I'm thinking. Telepathy. Good day. Now what?
I don't think you understand.
What?
We're from Earth.
I haven't time. I've a lot of cooking today, and there's cleaning and sewing and all. You evidently wish to see Mr. T, and he is upstairs in his study.
Yes, by all means, let us see Mr. T.
He's busy.
See here, this is no way to treat visitors.
All over my clean floor, mud. Get out. If you come in my house, wash your boots first.
This is no time for trivialities. I think we should be celebrating.
If you've made my crystal buns fall in the oven, I'll hit you with a piece of wood. Wait here. I'll see if I can let you have a moment with Mr. T. What's your business?
Tell him we're from Earth, and it hasn't been done before.
What hasn't? Oh, never mind.
Strange.
You ain't kidding. Look at that desert. Broiling.
Looks like a prehistoric mud pot.
Cigarette?
Not me.
Sure. Thanks, sir.
It's been an hour, Captain.
I hope we didn't cause any trouble.
Where are you going?
I just want to see if...
What is it?
In the living room. Just around the corner, it's Mrs. T.
Huh?
I knew I'd forgotten something. I'm sorry. Mr. T is much too busy. Here, take this. Anyway, it's not Mr. T you want to see. Mr. A. Take that paper I gave you to the next farm by the Blue Canal, and Mr. A'll advise you of whatever it is you want to know.
We don't want to know anything. We already know it.
You have the paper. What more do you want?
Well, come on, men.
And Mr. T sent you to see me?
Yes. Mr. A, we have come...
Why did he do that?
Because he was busy.
Well, that's a shame. Does he think I have nothing else to do but entertain people he's too busy to bother with?
Well, that's not the important thing, sir.
Well, it is to me. I have much reading to do. Mr. T is inconsiderate. This is not the first time he has been thoughtless of me. Stop waving your hand, sir, until I am finished.
Mr. A.
And pay attention. People usually listen to me when I talk, and you'll listen courteously or I won't talk at all. Now, do you think it fair of Mr. T to be so ill-mannered?
We're from Earth.
I think it very ungentlemanly of him.
A rocket ship? We came in it. Over there on a hillside?
Not the first time T's been unreasonable, you know.
All the way from Earth.
Why, for half a mind, I'd call him up and tell him off.
Just the four of us. Myself and these 3 men. My crew.
I'll call him up. Yes, that's what I'll do.
Earth. Rocket. Men. Trip. Space.
Call him up and give him a good lashing. Challenge him to a duel. By the gods, a duel!
Mr. A.
I'll shoot him dead, do you hear?
Mr. A, I'd like to tell you, we came 60 million miles.
Where did you say you were from?
We traveled 60 million miles. From Earth.
That's only 50 million miles this time of year.
What's that he just picked up? Some kind of weapon.
Well, I have to go now. Just take that silly note, though I don't know what good it'll do you, and go over that hill into the little town of Iopa and tell Mr. I all about it. He's the man you want to see, not Mr. T. He's an idiot. I'm going to kill him. Not me, because you're not in my line of work.
Line of work? Line of work? Do you have to be in a certain line of work to welcome Earthmen?
Don't be silly. Everyone knows that. Goodbye.
Find someone yet who'll listen to us.
Maybe we could go out and come in again.
Maybe we should take off and land again. Give them time to organize a party.
We'll head into town. This must be Iopa.
Busy little place.
The Martians. Why are so many wearing masks? Look, golden masks, blue, red.
Some of the masks look happy, others sad.
What do you think, Captain?
Not sure. Maybe that's how they show their dispositions.
There's a little girl sitting on the bench. She doesn't have a mask.
Look at the size of that spider crawling up her leg. It's as big as a baseball.
Look closer. It's mechanical. It's a toy, see? She just shut it off.
Some toy.
Well, let me try to talk to her. Hello?
Hello.
Could you tell me where Mr. I's house is?
Over there.
Thank you. May I talk with you?
What about?
Well, 6 months ago, another rocket came to Mars. There was a man named York in it and his assistant. Whatever happened to them, we don't know. Maybe they crashed. They came in a rocket, so did we. So we're the second expedition following up the first. And we came all the way from Earth.
A mask. She put a mask on.
We're Earthmen. Do you believe me?
Yes.
Fine. We build our own rocket ship. Do you believe that?
Yes. Never before in history has anyone come across space in a big rocket ship.
Wonderful. How did you know?
Telepathy.
Aren't you glad?
You better go see Mr. I right away. Mr. I will like talking to you.
The toy spider is following her.
I'm on my way to a lecture and only have a minute to tell me what you desire.
A little attention. We're from Earth. We have a rocket. There are 4 of us. We're hungry. We'd like a place to sleep. We'd like someone to give us the keys to the city or something like that. And we'd like somebody to shake our hands and say, hooray, and congratulations, old man. That about sums it up.
Well, I haven't the forms with me here. I don't think. Now, where did I put those forms? Somewhere. Oh, here we are. Now, you'll have to sign these papers, of course.
Do we have to go through this rigmarole?
Well, you say you're from Earth, don't you? Well, there's nothing for it but you sign.
Let me have the pen.
Certainly.
There. Do you want my crew to sign also?
Them sign? Oh, how marvelous! Them! Oh, them sign! Them!
What's funny?
Oh, them sign, so very funny. I'll have to tell Mr. X about this. Oh, let me see the form. Everything seems to be in order. Even the agreement for euthanasia, if a final decision on such a step is necessary.
Agreement for what?
Don't talk. I have something for you. Here, take this key.
Oh, it's a great honor.
No, it's not the key to the city, you fool. It's just a key to the house. Now go down that corridor, unlock the big door, and go inside and shut the door tight. You can spend the night there. In the morning, I'll send Mr. X to see you. What's wrong? What are you waiting for? What do you want? Out with it, you!
I don't suppose you could even... that is, try to or think about... We've worked hard. We've come a long way, and maybe you could just shake our hands and say well done.
Congratulations, congratulations. I must go now.
Should we go back to the ship?
Well, let's see the room. Maybe there's someone we can talk to. This must be the door.
There's a lot of Martians in here. Looks like they're in groups sitting at those tables.
I am Mr. U.
I am Captain Jonathan Williams of New York City on Earth.
Hey, this is more like it.
This is the life? Boy, yeah!
Whoopee!
Hey!
Thank you. It's good. It's good.
Tell us about yourselves. It's good to see another man from Earth also.
How's that again?
There are many of us here from Earth.
You? From Earth? But is that possible? Did you come by rocket? What country are you from?
Twirial. I came by the spirit of my body years ago.
Twirial. I don't know that country. And what's this about spirit of body?
And Miss R over here. She's from Earth too. Aren't you, Miss R?
Mm-hmm.
And so is Mr. W and Q and Mr. V.
I'm from Jupiter. I'm from Saturn.
Jupiter? Saturn?
Look at the tables. Pretty empty for banquet tables.
No windows. One door. Where on earth is this Turial? Is it near America?
What is America?
You've never heard of America? You say you're from Earth and yet you don't know?
Earth is a place of seas and nothing but seas. There is no land. I am from Earth and I know.
Wait a minute. You look like a regular Martian. Yellow eyes, brown skin.
Earth is a place of all jungle. I'm from Ori, on Earth, a civilization built of silver.
Captain, look at their eyes, waxing and waning in the light, focusing and unfocusing.
This is no celebration. This is no banquet. These aren't government representatives. This is no surprise party. Look at their eyes. Listen to them. Now I understand why everyone gave us notes and passed on, one from the other, until we met Mr. I, who sent us down a corridor with a key to open a door and shut a door. Here we are.
Where are we, sir?
In an insane asylum.
Nothing doing, sir. We're locked in proper.
They think we're really insane, sir?
Quite. That's why there was no hullabaloo to welcome us. They merely tolerated what, to them, must be a constantly recurring psychotic condition. Look at them sleeping. Paranoids. Every single one. What a welcome they gave us. For a moment there, I thought we were getting a true reception. All the yelling and singing and speeches. Pretty nice, wasn't it, while it lasted?
How long will they keep us here, sir?
Till we prove we're not psychotic.
That should be easy.
I hope so.
You don't sound very certain, sir.
I'm not. Look in that corner. See that man squatting in the darkness? Watch.
Look at that.
Out of his mouth comes blue flame, and it turns into the round shape of a naked woman. Look, it flourishes on the air in vapors, whispering and sighing.
Amazing.
And over there, look, that woman in the corner. First she's embedded in a crystal pillar, then she melts into a golden statue, then back into a woman. When you men were asleep, I was watching them. All of them juggle thin violet flames, shifting, changing.
Magicians, sorcerers.
Non-hallucination. They pass their insanity over into us so that we see their hallucinations too. Telepathy, autosuggestion, and telepathy.
Is that what worries you, sir?
Yes. If hallucinations can appear this real to us, to anyone, if hallucinations are catching and almost believable, it's no wonder they took us for psychotics. If that man can produce little blue fire women, and that woman over there melt into a pillar, how natural if normal Martians think we produced our rocket ship with our minds. All around us leap blue flames. They flare and evaporate. Little demons of red sand run between the teeth of sleeping men. Women become oily snakes, the smells of reptiles and animals.
Good morning.
Captain, that must be Mr. X.
Must be.
Look at the mask he's wearing. 3 smiles painted onto it.
Now, what seems to be the trouble?
You think we're insane, and we're not.
Oh, contrarily, I do not think all of you are insane.
Oh?
No, just you, sir. The others are secondary hallucinations.
So that's it. That's why Mr. I laughed when I suggested my men sign the papers too.
Yes, Mr. I told me. Good joke. Where was I? Secondary hallucinations, yes. Women come to me with snakes crawling from their ears. When I cure them, the snakes vanish.
We'll be glad to be cured. Go right ahead.
Unusual. Not many people want to be cured. The cure is drastic, you know.
Cure ahead. I'm confident you'll find we're all sane.
Let me see your papers to be sure they're in order for a cure. Yes. You know, such cases as yours need special curing. The people here are simpler forms. But once you've gone this far, I must point out, with primary, secondary, auditory, olfactory, and labial hallucinations, as well as tactile and optical fantasies, it is pretty bad business. We have to resort to euthanasia.
Look here. We've stood quite enough. Test us, tap our knees, check our hearts, exercise us, ask questions.
You're free to speak.
We come from planet Earth, on a rocket ship. We were looking for an expedition that arrived here before, but we never had any contact from them.
Incredible. Most detailed dream fantasy I've ever heard.
God damn it, we'll show you our rocket ship.
I'd like to see it. Can you manifest it in this room?
Oh, certainly. It's in that file of yours under R.
Why did you tell me to look? The rocket isn't there.
Of course not, you idiot. I was joking. Does an insane man joke?
You find some odd senses of humor. Now, take me out to your rocket. I wish to see it. So, your rocket. May I go inside?
You may. Of all the silly, exasperating things, for 2 cents I'd go back home and tell people not to bother with Mars. What a suspicious bunch of louts.
I bet a good number of their population are insane, sir. That seems to be their main reason for doubting.
Nevertheless, this is also damned irritating.
He's coming out.
Now, do you believe?
This is the most incredible example of sensual hallucination and hypnotic suggestion I've ever encountered. I went through your rocket, as you call it. I hear it. Auditory fantasy. I smell it. olfactory hallucination induced by sensual telepathy, and keeping the hallucinations from becoming sensually weaker is almost impossible. Those people in the house usually concentrate on visuals, or, at the most, visuals and auditory fantasies combined. You have balanced the whole conglomeration. Your insanity is beautifully complete.
My insanity?
Yes, what a lovely insanity. Metal, rubber, gravitizers, foods, clothing, fuel, weapons, ladders, nuts, bolts, spoons. 10,000 separate items I checked on your vessel. Never have I seen such complexity. There were even shadows under the bunks and everything. Such concentration of will, and everything, no matter how or when tested, had a smell, a solidity, a taste, a sound. Let me embrace you. I'll write this into my greatest monograph. I'll speak of it at the Martian Academy next month. Look at you. Why, you've even changed your eye color from yellow to blue, your skin to pink from brown, and those clothes, and your hands having 5 fingers instead of 6, biological metamorphosis through psychological imbalance, and your 3 friends. Oh.
Put that gun down.
Your friends are incurable, of course. You poor, wonderful man. You will be happier dead. Have you any last words?
Captain, grab him!
Don't move.
Mr. X, please, put the gun down and we'll talk. I can explain.
Oh, no.
Stop, for God's sake, don't shoot.
You sad creature. I shall put you out of this misery, which has driven you to imagine this rocket and these 3 men. It will be most engrossing to watch your friends and your rocket vanish once I have killed you. I will write a neat paper on the dissolvement of neurotic images from what I have perceived here today.
I'm from Earth. My name's Jonathan Williams, and these are my...
Yes, I know.
Ah!
You killed him!
What did you do?
You
Take off
idiots!
that mask, you coward!
You're all idiots!
What? You continue to exist? This is superb! Hallucinations with time and spatial persistence!
No, put that gun down.
I'll scare you into dissolving.
No!
An auditory appeal even with the patient dead! But... it persists. They persist. You must be dead! You! Hallucinations. Taste, sight, smell, sound, feeling. They're still there, lying there. Go away. Go away. I touched them. I touched the ship. My hands are contaminated. Carried over into me. Telepathy. Hypnosis. Now I'm insane. Now I'm contaminated. Hallucinations in all their sensual forms. Only one cure. Only one way to make them go away. Vanish.
We found the bodies at sunset. 4 bodies lay where they fell, and Mr. X lay where he fell. We saw this large silver object, and we wondered what it was. Nobody knew. So it was sold to a junk man and hauled off for scrap metal. That night, it rained all night. The next day was fair and warm.
Listen to me! I'm a taxpayer! How many times do I have to tell you I'm a taxpayer?
T-minus 1 hour and counting. 1 hour till liftoff.
I've got a right to go to Mars! A right! Listen to me!
Listen, mister. Stop making all this noise. If you want to watch the launch, go to the viewing area.
I don't want to watch it! I want to be on it!
Spectators are not allowed here, even on that side of the fence. Move along.
I was born right here in Ohio. I'm a good citizen. Why can't I go?
Just go home, mister.
There's gonna be an atomic war here on Earth!
Yeah, when?
In 2 years.
An atomic war in 2 years?
Yes. And I don't want to be here when it happens. If the people on this planet had any sense, they would want to get away from Earth, too. Get away from wars, censorship, and statism, and conscription, and government control of everything. You can have Earth.
Look, pal.
What's going on here?
Sir, this man was creating a disturbance.
The crew has arrived. We're about to drive them to the rocket. Rejoin.
I have to go with them.
What?
I'm offering my good right hand, my heart, my head for the opportunity to go to Mars.
It's impossible.
What do I have to do? What do I have to sign? What do I have to know to get on that rocket?
Now listen, you don't want to go to Mars. Don't you know that the first and second expeditions have failed and vanished? Men are probably dead.
You can't prove that! You don't know that for sure! Maybe it's a land of milk and honey up there. Maybe Captain York and Captain Williams just never bothered to come back. Now, are you gonna open the gate and let me on that rocket, or do I have to kick it down?
Continue to yell, and we'll call the police. Guard.
No, wait for me. Take me with you. Don't leave me here on this terrible world. I've got to get away. There's gonna be an atomic war. Don't leave me on Earth! I've got a right to go to Mars! A right! Listen to me!
T-minus 15 seconds and counting.
I've got to get away! Don't leave me on Earth! Don't leave me on Earth!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No! Don't go! I'm a taxpayer! How many times do I have to tell you I'm a taxpayer? Don't leave me here. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer.
This is the end of disc number 1. Please insert disc number 2.